everybody, it is Red Hunter, and I'm back with another episode of Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition walkthrough. This is part something, and I'm down on the dock, and here we are. That will, this guy will probably take me to the tower. I don't want to go to the tower. Not yet, anyway. Hi, buddy.
You have some kind of problem?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh? What was this about?
I'm here to bring you in for desertion. I hear you stole some
I worried
supplies.
this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
It's your death.
Let's end this!
No, don't chain lightning.
Is it time to kill something?
Now, what part of freeze them is not understanding? Attack him. We're gonna lightning bolt you. Anyway.
Alright.
You've got money.
Now's better than later.
We need to find a backpack. See there's a Mage Collective guy here. Let's go ahead and save the game.
Well, look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
Okay, why aren't you manning the boat?
Templars took the boat.
Why would they take your boat?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
There's something wrong at the tower.
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic. But the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Oh, wonderful. But I have to know.
Don't look at me. I told you I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over. But I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Oh, thank you for your help.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
Alright.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
Yeah, give me my money. Achievement unlocked, Deflective Friend, yay. You also get an achievement for helping the Blackstones.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Places of power, hear me and obey, my power waning. I require reconnection to mythic places left behind. You bear the snow to travel these places and trace upon them my personal glyphs. And near the base of the circle tower. Exactly. Notice of termination. band of travel to the forest and slay these. Alright. New Codex letter of termination. My dear apprentice, I have sent this courier with you with this note to officially end your period of apprenticeship. However, you know well, for despite your complete incompetence, you have failed to do lasting harm to myself and my work. Sadly, I will not have a chance to witness your floundering attempts at improvement. When you return from your current errand, your apprenticeship will be over. Now hurry. I have dire need of supplies I sent you to procure. Okay. There is an iron ring here. There's another sack.
Got it.
To the base of the tower, you say? I'm positive I can get across, but I don't want to yet because there are yet things that I need to do. If all else fails, go for the eyes. Good advice. As, yeah, this game is complex and has many different...
Overpriced swill.
Good day.
But...
Let's go.
Good day.
I don't know.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is the inn called the Spoiled
It was
Princess?
my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling inn. The name stuck. That's the story.
I'd like a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
Chantry's board. Isn't there a... $10 bundles of deep mushrooms, okay.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I... Of course. What would you like?
I'd like to not... I mean... Let's get rid of this shield. Let's get rid of this, this. Let's pick up the arrows and the love letters. Yep. All that stuff, the usual. You're welcome to read it.
Good day.
The Elysians conquered Ferelden in 824 Blessed, beginning a long and brutal rule that ended only 30 years ago. Most Fereldans still remember that time vividly. Do they really now? I guess they would. Alright, let's get out of here. You go back to camp for a little bit. We're gonna try to use
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
I think it turned out quite well. What's on your mind?
You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself with blood magic. How could you do that?
You think I should have killed the little boy
We could
instead?
have gone to the Circle of Magi. We could have tried harder. We should have tried something that didn't involve blood magic. That's for sure. This is the Jarl's son we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him?
You see that there are larger things at stake. This is all for his...
I just don't know how you could do it. How you could make that decision. I owe the Jarl more than this.
Persuade, I honestly did the best I could.
You're right. Of course you're right. I'm such an ass. I should know better than to second guess you like this. Oh, why am I getting on your back about it? You did what you had to. It's just... all this death. Never mind. Let's just stop there before I do more than shove my foot in my mouth like an idiot.
Okay.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Persuade, so what's your story exactly?
Well, if you're really interested, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why'd you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
I mean, and did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost ties. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Better do something with them than to leave them to
That's
rot.
exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
you are. You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
That was generous of you.
It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
But where do the goods come from, not the deep roads?
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tides, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
I suppose it's better than having a dark.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Let me see your wares, or have you heard any rumors?
The Darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came, either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings. And then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Alright, let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
He doesn't actually have the best discount in the game, but the best discount is the Merchants of Soldier's Peak. But what I really need from you is... Where are they? I need the thoughtful gifts. Are there not any thoughtful gifts? Of course there are. Let's buy 30 of them. 30 is probably too many. Let's buy 15 to start. Let's send you that. And I think that's good for now. Unless you have a backpack. You probably have a backpack. Human physical technique. Gives a reader 1 point to spend on a town or spell, but is rendered useless afterwards. Alright. Let us
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
95 is friendly enough. You're at 95 is You're in love? No, 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 no. Let's put you at...
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Put you at 100%. Steins are close enough to 100%. She's close enough to 100%. The dog's almost always on 100%.
How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice.
I know.
How nice. How nice. How nice. How nice.
What do you have? You're holding a sword you can't even use? Requires 26 strength. You're a rogue assassin. And you're an elf. Okay. You've really 43 dex? 33 plus 10. What are you holding that's giving you 10 dex? Okay. So, how are you getting... I don't get it. Something's boosting you. Let me see what your talents are. You are indeed a dual weapon specialist. You have 36 dex, it says. There's your dex ability. Okay. Let me see if I can give you better gear. Leather gloves. Studded leather armor. Alright. But you're not an archer. Unfortunately not. This is a better weapon. This is also a better weapon. So... we're gonna give you that. I don't have anything for you, not even a helm. But you know who could wear it. Warden Commander's armor. Warden Commander's boots. March 26 strength. Alright, so at least you have a cap. You can't wear any of this. That's fine because Not you. You, actually. There is the pigeon thing, but it does upset him. So we're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that tomb to ourselves for now.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see where
I'm sure you'll be
sell
pleased
some
with
stuff.
the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Again, I can pick up better weapons, but sell, no, sell. We also want to check the dog. That's good war paint. That's a better.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
I don't know if this makes him happy or not, but it's super useful. Alright. So at 25%. We also need some enchantments done.
Enchantment?
Oh, certainly. I
No,
can
that's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong button, my bad.
Enchantment?
I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
No, Crusher has some stuff. Bright Blood. And give you spell resistance. We do need to do our leveling up thing with these characters. What we do is we take them out, but want to talk to him.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Is this after I ravish you in Celebration? I need...
Now there's a thought. Normally I am the one doing the ravishing when it comes to comely lasses. I like it. But you're also distracting me from the point. I said I would serve until you released me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
That's always a use to do for a handsome elf.
I'm sure I could come up with a few more if pressed. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes? You look so tired, my dear. It is all this constant walking and fighting. I think I know what you need.
A horse?
A little late for that, I should think. My thought is this. We retire to your tent, and I show you the sort of massage skills that one only learns growing up in an Antivan whorehouse.
That sounds good to me.
A willing victim it is. And if I might ask, if the opportunity to proceed past the massage should present itself.
Excuse me. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Then why are we still talking? See? I knew this would happen eventually. I should have warned you right from the moment you refused to kill me. It was inevitable.
And here I thought I seduced you.
Oh, why aren't you the saucy little minx then? I've been used and I wasn't even aware of it. A masterpiece. So then, as the priestess so famously said to the handsome actor, what now?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Allow me to make it simple for you, my Grey Warden. What comes next is entirely up to you. I was raised to take my pleasures where they could be found, for they do not come very often. I shall ask nothing more of you than you are willing to give.
And what about love?
I was born of a whore and bred as an assassin. All I know is of pleasure and death. What room is there on these things for love, huh? At any rate, we should be on our way. A new day awaits us, or so the rumor goes.
Oops. Achievement unlocked, easy lover. Achievement unlocked, hopelessly romantic. This means that I got everybody to Alright, cool. Seems like a good place to end it in camp. I did all that. I saved him to so I could finally unlock with him, get that final achievement, final 2, not final for the romance options. Now in future campaigns I can romance whoever or nobody at all. This seems like a perfect place to end it. I just saved, didn't I? I just saved. Standing here. It seems like a perfect chance to carry on. So we've got some leveling up to do with some people, so what I'm going to do is take Shale, Stein,
Yes.
and her. Sorry, dog. We're going to go to Denerim, although yeah, we are going to go to Denerim. We're going to level our people up. We're going to go back, do it again. think the only one left we have to level up is a dog. And we have a fight, of course. That's just what I've always wanted. Is it a fight, though? I don't know. Actually, let me level these people up before I talk to them. Let's go with, let's do strength. Alright. Killing blow. He concentrates all of his remaining energy into one tremendous blow. If the attack connects, it is an automatic critical hit, but shows remaining stamina is drained and added to the attack's damage. After learning this talent, he gains a greater bonus damage whenever pulverizing blows is active. Stone War. Earthen Grasp. Enter reserves. We're gonna do Killing Blow. We of course are going to do Strength. Shattering Blows. No, we're gonna pick up Critical Strike and Two-Handed Sweep. We're gonna do more magic, of course. We'll do Combat Tactics 3. I mean, Expert Combat 3. 4 spells, huh? We do Bear Shape, Flying Swarm, you have healing already. She's kind of all over the place. Let's do Chrono Cold and Blizzard. Just so we have some sort of you need to level up even the characters you're not using. You need to level them up every now and then. So I have no idea what this is. I don't think I've ever seen this. So let's do it.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Darkspawn, you don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering.
Oh.
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We'll have to tell the Chantry about him.
I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's all right. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Quest updated. Alright, let's go back. That popped up because we have the quest active. That's pretty cool. In my previous playthroughs, I've not always done every single quest. quests, but I'm going to do as many of them as I possibly can. We've got 800 million quests to do in this place.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him.
So, let's go to the Enchanter's Board.
Off my back.
Dark Alley Justice, yes. Missing in action. Find this hero. He wants to find some people. And a bunch of stuff.
They shall find no rest in this world or beyond. I was getting to that part. Magic.
We need to continue. No. Wasn't there a... There is somebody over here. Oh yeah, it's over here. Have we? Pros for swine. Okay. But there's also somewhere here. I probably walked. It's behind here, isn't it? It's either. I can never 100% remember where. There it is.
The Mages Collective thanks you. Make us smile upon you.
There's one quest. Word of warning. Mark the doors with the blood Alright. We gotta look for somebody, and we gotta find where the hell is this guard guy. So, we don't have her with me. Aren't you supposed to be standing over here? There's a Knight Commander.
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
I have something you might be interested in. I do?
I doubt that. Yes, you're right. This is very interesting. I'll take this note from you, and I'll confiscate this lyrium as evidence. You have done a great thing here, friend. Those
what did I
rogue
do?
mages' days are numbered.
Oops. Let's make it active. The guard is not where he needs to be, and I know why.
The Swamp Witch has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch? How original.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same air of cruelty. I would hate for it to have possession of my control rod. If it still worked, of course.
Let me tell you what you can do with your control rod, Gollum.
Is it telling me that if the rod did work, that it wouldn't want control over me?
I wouldn't go so far as that. I could, for instance, command you to go and jump in a lake. A very deep lake.
It fools no one. The Swamp Witch would control everything if it could. It would have us all dancing on its strings.
Oh, you know me too well, Gollum. Your revealing gaze has laid me bare.
I will be watching the Swamp Witch. It must not be trusted.
Now you're beginning to sound just like Alistair.
Alright, let's call this an episode here. And we'll pick up some more of these quests next time. I know we're not advancing the main story a ton, but there is a ton of side quests to do. Tons to do in this game. This is one of the reasons why I love it so much. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Red Hunter out.